Good morning.
Good morning, Your Lordship.
Yes.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
From supplementary clauses under the heading to be mentioned, serial number 1, second of 92 of 18, Mr. Vijay Kumar Sinha.
Well, this case I appearing on the behalf of the plaintiff, my lord.
Take down.
This
The court need not send the certified copy to the trial court, as the defects in respect of the certified copy has already been corrected.
yeah. Or other my lord, my lord, kindly see the defect judgment of the trial court, my lord. Entire order sheet का type copy मांग रहे हैं. Actually ये readable है, my lord. Kindly see the my lord.
No. Sorry.
Serial number 2, serial number
3 weeks
1.
time दे दिया है वो जो 3 weeks.
Already it was given to you.
Oh.
Yes. Take down. In second paragraph, the name of the court be corrected and read as Additional Session Judge 2, Palamo at Daltonganj, bold mein, in place of Latehar. Let this order be also faxed to the court concerned.
Under the heading orders withdrawal of cases, serial number 3, MN number 639 of 19, Mr. Ashutosh Anand for the appellant.
My lord, I need permit to withdraw the appeal on instruction of the client, my lord.
Mr. Ashutosh Anand, under instruction of his client, seeks permission to withdraw this appeal. Next para, prayer allowed, dismissed as withdrawn.
My statutory amount returned to the.
The statutory amount deposited at the time of filing the appeal should be refunded to the appellant insurance company.
All right, my lord.
Under the heading fresh filing, serial number 4 with serial number 5, BA number 8034 of 20 with BA number 467 of 18, Mr. PK Mukhopadhyay.
20 वाला आगे दीजिए.
My lord.
Yes.
Earlier, prayer for bail of the prisoner was rejected.
Yes.
But since thereafter,
What is the stage?
stage the two girls, my lord, of Bangladesh, they are not coming. Therefore, their witness is not being adduced. That is the whole problem, my lord. And the petitioner is in jail for a long.
Yes, Mr. Pati, P.S. Pati. He was an amicus curiae and he's for the state also now. Connect Mr. P.S. Pati.
My lord, I am appearing for the state, my lord. And Nehala Sarman also.
Tell him to join. But how many persons have been examined till date, Mr. Mukhopadhyay?
My lord, all have been examined except my lord, both two girls.
What is the evidence? What is the evidence?
In view of their evidence, my lord, nothing has been proved.
What is their evidence? Have you annexed the evidence? Bring them on record. Take down. Counsel for the appellant will bring on record the evidence adduced during trial. In this case, first of next para. Where is P.S. Pati?
And in the meantime, my lord, the stage of the case may also be called for.
Yes, Mr. Pati.
My lord.
This is the case where the two Bangladeshi girl were being trafficked. Now, Mr. Mukhopadhyay says all the witnesses have been examined except the girl. Now, what steps are you taking in respect of examining the girls? Have you taken any steps?
My lord, I believe, my lord, I was appointed as. My lord,
Yes.
But the state will be,
Yes, now you're in the state, you be an amicus curiae in the state also, you just
Yes, I will take instruction, my lord. Then I will have to take instruction.
Mr. P.S. Pati, assisted by Anup Pavan Toppo, will inform this court as to what steps have been taken for reducing evidence of the victim girls who are resident of Bangladesh and is now in Bangladesh. You tell the embassy and all to connect. They can be connected also.
Yes, yes.
Let's see. This case after 2 weeks. Call for the report. Also call for a report from the trial court about the stage of trial and the number of witnesses remains who are remaining to be examined in this case.
All right. All right.
Under the heading for admission, serial number 6, BA number 2008 of 22, Mr. Rajesh Kumar Mahata.
Lordship, I have sent the orders of co-accused who have been granted bail by mail, Your Lordship. Yesterday itself, I have sent, Your Lordship. Similarly situated co-accused, Your Lordship. Case under section 395, it is a cable wire, Your Lordship, looting, Your Lordship, from the Jharkhand Bijli Vitran Nigam, Your Lordship, where 5 to 10 or 9, none have been put in TIP, Your Lordship. And they are in, he is in custody since 5/10/2021, Your Lordship.
Which for the state? Who is appearing for the state? Who is appearing for the state? Who is appearing for the state?
Name of Mr. B.S. Sahai is appearing for the state.
Print out. Print out or soft copy. Soft copy. You were also not put on TIP.
Not to put on TIP, Your Lordship.
Custody from the same date.
From the same date, Your Lordship. It's a case where 5-10 miscreants came and looted, Your Lordship. Had they been put
By the counsel for the petitioner, no one appears on behalf of the state to oppose. Let's start next panel. There are defects. The defects are ignored. Full stop. The counsel for the petitioner submits that the petitioner is neither named in the affair nor he has been put on TIP. Full stop. He further submits that he is in custody since 5/10/2021 and exactly similarly situated co-accused Bablu Kumar Burnwal has been granted bail in BA number 15896 of 2021. Full stop. It is contended that no incriminating article was recovered from his possession. Next panel. On 22/9/2021, some unknown person entered the electric substation of Lalpania and took away copper coil of transformer and 2 conductors. Full stop. Next panel. Considering the fact that nothing incriminating has been recovered from the possession of this petitioner, nor he was put on TIP and is in custody since 5/10/2021, and similarly situated co-accused has been granted bail, I'm inclined to release this petitioner.
of license.
This case stands alone.
stabilized.
Yes.
From Delhi Process, under the heading Orders with Defect, serial number 1, Civil Review 105 of 19, Mr. Naresh Thakur, Mr. Satish Kumar for the other.
In this case, my lord, the petitioner, my lord, sir, died on 12th of February 2022, my lord. And so I pray for 2 weeks time to file substitution petition, my lord.
Counsel for the petitioner submits. What is the review you are seeking?
Review, my lord, sir, say against the judgment passed in second appeal, my lord.
Yes, what is the review? What is the review you are seeking?
Review for the review of the judgment, my lords.
Counsel for the appellant submit that the sole appellant is dead. Full stop. Next paragraph. There are some defects reported by the office. Full stop. This case is adjourned for 3 weeks.
Under the heading for admission, serial number 2, and number 324 of 9, Mr. Alok Lal.
But in this case, the notices were issued upon respondent number 2 and 3 and 4 in terms of order dated 13/4/21, and it's an admitted appeal. Whether I'm not sure whether the status of the notice.
Lordship, I am appearing on behalf of the owner of the vehicle, respondent number 4 and 5, Lordship.
Then it's all right. Lordship, I am appearing on behalf of the claimant, respondent number 1. Yes.
What is this appeal?
But this is a case in which we are challenging the liability on the ground that the deceased, she was traveling on the tractor as a passenger. Now, in the claim application, she has to made as a laborer. Now, my respectful submission in this case would be that it was a Kisan package policy. Even then, the laborers are not covered. In the FIR, since the LCR is here, kindly see the FIR. Kindly see the FIR. In the FIR, what has been averred is that I am referring to the FIR, Your Lordship.
LCR is here.
Kindly have a look at the FIR first.
Yes.
In the FIR, मेरा नाम विनोद उरांव, पिता चमरू उरांव.
Exhibit.
That would be exhibit.
Exhibit 1.
Exhibit 1, yes.
Exhibit 1.
लोहरदगा है हम आज बुधवार दिनांक 22/10/3 को आप लोहरदगा थाना के जमादार साहब के समक्ष बयान देता हूं कि मेरी बहन बिनीता उर्फ बिन्नी उराइन करीब 8 बजे सुबह घर से आज खाना खाकर घर से लोहरदगा काम करने के लिए आ रही थी। वह अपने घर के सामने रोड पर खड़ी थी कि नंदलाल ठाकुर पिता नहीं मालूम, एड्रेस सच एंड सच का, ट्रैक्टर नंबर सच एंड सच, ट्रेलर नंबर भी नहीं मालूम, से मेढ़ो नदी के साथ बालू लाद कर लोहरदगा आ रहा था। उसी ट्रैक्टर पर मेरी बहन बिनीता उराइन चढ़ गई कर लोहरदगा काम करने जा रही थी। हम भी पीछे ट्रैक्टर के बालू लोड कर आ रहे थे। जब मिशन चौक के पास विजय अगर जायसवाल के घर के पास के सामने आई तो मेरी बहन बिनीता उराइन बिन्नी गिर गई। ट्रैक्टर के डाला का चक्का बहन के ऊपर चढ़ गया जिससे मेरी बहन जख्मी हो गई। ट्रैक्टर के ड्राइवर बहन की बिनीता गुरु की लेकर इलाज हेतु अस्पताल लोहरदगा गए। सदर अस्पताल लोहरदगा में लाते लाते मेरी बहन की मृत्यु हो गई. Now this is the FIR. Now the version has been changed in the claim application, made her as the laborer. Now my contention before your lordship would be that first of all, this was a tractor which was insured as under Kisan package policy, and under the tractor, it was, if it was pulling a tractor, it becomes essentially a goods carrying vehicle. She was a gratuitous passenger, nothing more than that. So for the gratuitous passenger, at least the insurance company is not liable. This is my first and the foremost contention.
Yes.
And even if the tribunal comes to finding that loading and unloading, the loading and unloading does not mean traveling on it. She was traveling on it by taking a lift. The FIR version clearly shows that she was going to Lohardaga for the day's work by taking a lift. It was not the case that she was purposefully employed on the tractor. This is my contention before lordship.
What is the evidence?
Now, evidence is CW2, CW1. Let us paragraph 7. Start with paragraph 7. CW1 Bhado Oraon, CW2 Bandava Oraon, CW5 Vinod Oraon are direct eyewitness to the accident.
Let us read the evidence. Let us. Why are you going through the judgment? Let us read the evidence.
But I don't have the copy of the evidence with me.
Lordship, even I don't have the copy of the entire LCR, Your Lordship. I've only received the notices, Your Lordship, along with the judgment.
Lordship, may I submit one? Lordship, may I submit one thing? The matter is of 2009. I am the claimant. They are very, very meager amount. So my prayer is some money should be, because the dispute is between insurance company and the owner. And in between, I am suffering since 2000. Some amount of it.
We'll dispose it off. Both the counsel for the appellant and the counsel appearing on behalf of the owner of the vehicle submit that they don't have a copy of the evidences. First up. Evidence is recorded during the trial. What's next? Considering their submission, let this appeal be fixed on 14th of March.
But at 14th, I'm not here, my lord. I'm 14th I'm not in Ranchi, Your Lordship. Let it be on any date after 14th.
Lordship, can I make a request to post it on any physical day?
Yes, physical date. That is why 14th is a physical date.
Yes.
21st, 23rd.
21st of March.
Much obliged.
Let it be 22nd here. Let it be 22nd. 22nd कर दीजिए.
22nd of March.
22nd.
Obliged, Lordship.
Since the LCR is Sunita Kumari. Since the LCR, Your Lordship, I am not having the copy. Can I make a request to provide the copy of the LCR at my cost, Your Lordship? Lordship, since हुजूर 2009 को डिसाइड हुआ था, हुजूर मेरे क्लाइंट के पास LCR नहीं है.
Apply for certificate copy.
Much obliged. Much obliged.
You can make an inspection. You can come to the court and make an inspection and go through the LCRs.
Yes, Lord. That will suffice. Much obliged.
Serial number 3, WPS 7412 of 11, Mr. Ajay Kumar Singh.
My lordship, in this case, my lordship, the petitioner pays for the recognize this service, my lordship, and payment of salary, my lordship. My lordship, the petitioner was appointed as assistant teacher in the project school, my lordship, at Mirzaganj, Giridi, my lordship. My lordship, the name of the petitioner has been recommended in the checklist, my lordship. at serial number 8, my lordship, and in the screening report, my lordship, the petitioner was selected for the payment of for recognized service and payment of salary, my lordship, by an excess for my lordship. My lordship, the petitioner is still working, my lordship.
Since 89, you have not been paid the salary.
No, yes, my lordship.
Since 89, you are working and not paid the salary.
जी हाँ जो इससे पहले वो रीट में आए थे जो, तो पटना हाई कोर्ट में किए थे जो, तो पटना हाई कोर्ट में किए थे 2000 में ही, तो वो जब झारखंड बना है जो, तो वो केस देरी हो गया.
Your case is that since 89 you are working there and without the salary.
Lordship.
How are you maintaining yourself? How are you maintaining yourself?
हुजूर ट्यूशन वगैरह करके, और मेरे हस्बैंड भी टीचर है जो.
Show me your appointment letter.
हुजूर इसमें तो अपॉइंटमेंट लेटर नहीं, तो एक प्रोजेक्ट स्कूल था हुजूर, तो मेरा जो अपॉइंटमेंट हुआ था, मेरा स्क्रीनिंग रिपोर्ट में भी नाम है, चेक लिस्ट में भी मेरा नाम है हुजूर, जो डिस्ट्रिक्ट अथॉरिटी के द्वारा फॉरवर्ड किया गया है. चेक लिस्ट में हुजूर मेरा नाम है, सीरियल 8 में हुजूर, पेज टाइप कॉपी भी दिए हुए जो देखा जाए इसमें.
What is the stand in the counter affidavit? State.
Yes, Your Lordship. I am appearing on behalf of the respondent to state, Your Lordship. The counter has been filed in 16 Your Lordship. On stand there is para 7.
Audio equipment. Call the lawyer and tell to rectify the audio.
My lordship.
Pass over.
तो फिजिकल डेट में रख दिया जाए हुजूर, हम भी
Remove. On the request of the learned counsel for the petitioner, as there is serious disturbance, audio-visual disturbance, audio disturbances in virtual hearing, comma, this case is listed. No, this case has to be listed on every Friday only. Is it tied up matter?
Tied up matter हो गया जी. Next week कर दिया जाए. Next week.
No, pass over. Let's see. Let's see if she can rectify or correct our system. Yes.
Serial number 4, WPS 1.
Order on behalf of Jharkhand in serial number 3, madam.
Yes.
I am for the petitioner in item number 4, my lord.
Yes, item number 4.
My lord, the matter involved in this case relates to grant of pay scales on account of SCP. Matter was adjudicated upon by Honorable Single Judge, and that order has been brought on record as Annexure 9 to my supplementary affidavit dated 13/1/18. But thereafter, the state has challenged that order by filing an appeal, and there is partial stay in that appeal. Therefore, my humble submission is that this writ petition may kindly be ordered to be taken up after disposal of judgment.
This writ was for what?
My lord,
this writ is for what? What?
This is for grant of certain pay scales, my lord.
My lord, issues in both the writ petitions are same, my lords, and the same petitioner has preferred the writ petition, my lords.
So why have you filed this petition again?
This petition was filed earlier, my lord, during the pendency
This
of the
petition was filed in the year 2012.
Yes.
The state downgraded the pay scales in 2014.
Okay.
That order was challenged by filing a separate writ petition by a bunch of petitioners. That writ petition has been allowed, and against that order, the state has filed a bunch of LPAs, and partial stay has been granted in that. LPA number 142 of 2018.
In this case, on the request of the counsel for the petitioner, list this case after disposal of LPA number
142 of 2018.
142 of 2018.
Obliged.
Serial number 5, WPS 1715 of 12. Dr. Sri Krishna Pandey.
Where is Mr. Pandey? Where is Sri Krishna Pandey?
My lord, I am appearing on behalf of the respondent state in this case, my lord. Pursuant to the last order, if your lordship may kindly see, that was 5/7/2020.
But where is Mr. Pandey? Where is Mr. Pandey? No one appears on behalf of the petitioner. This case is adjourned for 4 weeks. Though the counsel for the respondent.
If your lordship may kindly for a moment see the last order, your lordship, 2021 order, your lordship. The prayer of the petitioner in this writ petition is primarily in respect of the determination of the pay scales and payment of increment. Accordingly,
Can I dispose it off without the, in absence of the petitioner? So let the petitioner come, appear. Yes.
Much obliged.
Serial number 6, WPS 1789 of 12. Mr. Dr. Sri Krishna Pandey, Ms. Kumari Abhilasa, Mr. Sanjay Kumar Tiwari.
My lords, I am appearing for the state.
The counsel for the state and is present. So this case is adjourned for 6 weeks.
Oblige me, lords.
Serial number 7, WPS 2157 of 12. Mr. Manoj Tandon, Mr. Naveen Kumar Singh. For the petitioner.
May I please, Manoj?
Yes.
Manoj, may I pray, Manoj, that it may be taken up in the next week, Manoj?
Why?
पढ़ना पड़ेगा थोड़ा सा मोटा brief है, Manoj.
What is your prayer?
Manoj, the prayer is to command the respondents to consider the case of the petitioner for promotion from subordinate education service primary branch to the cadre of state education service class 2 inspection branch in the light of order dated 21/5/2010 passed by the Swami Court in WPS number so and so. Because there are certain developments also. Just my lords may take it in the next week.
Counsel for the petitioner, Mr. Manoj Chandan, submits that there is some developments had taken place. Some development had taken place after filing this writ petition. He wants to seek instruction from his clients. This case after 2 weeks.
Serial number 8, WPS 2589 of 12. Mr. Rahul Kumar, Mr. Vikas Kumar.
Lordship, I am appearing on behalf of the petitioner in this matter. Lordship, the prayer of the petitioner is for consideration of her appointment on the post of graduate trained teacher in economics subject to Lordship. After granting the horizontal reservation to women, your Lordship, that is 5% as per the reservation rules, your Lordship. But subsequently, your Lordship, one development has taken place which has made my case even more stronger. Apart from the horizontal reservation, your Lordship, the respondents in their affidavit has indicated that I was even meritorious and without even grant of 5% reservation, I was having more marks than the last selected candidate, your Lordship.
Then why you were not selected?
Lordship, that is for respondents to reply, your Lordship, that why I have not been selected, your Lordship.
Yes.
Lords, in this case, I am appearing for state. I was praying for only 1 week's time, Lord. We don't have the file, my Lord.
Lordship, Jack would be the contesting party in this matter, one of the contestants.
My lord, I am appearing on behalf of Jack, my lord.
Where is the counter affidavit? Which counter affidavit?
Yes, Lordship. If Lordship permit, I may indicate only 2-3 documents, Lordship. How I am coming to that one. Lordship may come to annexure 1, page 15 of my writ petition. That is the advertisement.
Yes.
Yes. If on the left side top, if Lordship will see, there is a table made, your lordship, and अर्थशास्त्र लिखा हुआ है on column number 4, अर्थशास्त्र।
Yes.
230 सीट है हुजूर, उसके बगल में सामान्य जाति में 115 लिखा हुआ है।
अर्थशास्त्र कुल 230,
उसके बगल में सामान्य जाति 115। आई एम लिमिटेड टू दिस ओनली। उसी के नीचे हुजूर लिखा हुआ है, उक्त चिन्हित रिक्तियों में से 50% पद पर झारखंड के सरकारी माध्यमिक विद्यालयों के स्नातकोत्तर प्रशिक्षित शिक्षकों जिन्हें नियुक्ति हेतु निर्धारित योग्यता एवं महर्ता प्राप्त है से तथा 50% पद पर सीधी नियुक्ति द्वारा निर्धारित योग्यता एवं अर्हता प्राप्त अभ्यर्थियों से भरा जाएगा। तो इसके अंदर बाइफर्केशन कर दिया हुजूर कि 50% डायरेक्ट रिक्रूटमेंट होगा, 50% जो प्राइमरी टीचर्स होंगे सरकारी स्कूल के उनके द्वारा भरा जाएगा। Now lordship may kindly come down in that row itself, your lordship. Point number kh in the middle, your lordship. In the middle portion, kh.